Let's see. You can't see me, but you can hear me. And that's important. It's better to hear me than to see me. But I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. And good to see all of you. Catherine Allen, welcome back. Hello, Sarah, everyone. Becky, I don't have audio. Okay, I think he started another one. No, I'm here. Luke from Kansas, Arkansas. I posted bail. I'm out of Facebook jail. Yes. Did Ness forget about the time change? No, I did not. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. Blessed to see you singing in Siberia. That's who I'm looking for. Actually, silent in San Marcos. It's art. Don't say silent. I don't have video. Oh no. I'm just going to say that was Naz. That was me. Javier, how are you? Can you hear me and see me all right, Javier? Let's see who else is joining us tonight. There he is. Rita. Rita's still in Tennessee. How are you, Rita? Alrighty, perfect, perfect, perfect. Good to see you. I spoke to Mrs. Ruscala about making top 3 and she guaranteed it. Yes. Yes. And Mrs. Ruscala is in India. She's one of those telemarketers. 2 plus 7 equals 3. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. I did. Um, Joking for position, yes. What did I do this weekend? Let me just update you. Saturday, I took Maha to the beach. Of course, that's what we love to do. We went down to Del Mar Beach near the racetrack. And we took Delilah with us and Tally. And Delilah was biting every dog. Not biting, the jumping on every dog in that dog beach. Just jumping, wanted to play. And then one old little dog just didn't like it, so he bit her. He just bit her, and she stopped. She stopped biting any dogs. She started jumping on any dogs. So it was like, it's one of those, yeah, okay, Delilah, that will teach you a lesson. Stop jumping on other dogs. And that was good. So, then what did we do? Let's see. Saturday, now, we went for dinner, me, Tally, and Maha. And then, did you know that if you order something for your dog, it's kind of cheaper? We went to this restaurant. I said, we forgot to bring dog food. Can I order a fillet of chicken? They only charged me $3. And then I went to Starbucks. And they have this puppuccino, which is, they give you this free drink, foam, whatever, for your dog. So I'm going to start asking for, like, hey, can I have the filet mignon for my dog? Yeah, the filet mignon with the side of vegetables, and that's for the dog, not for me. Wait, Nazareth, you're a Christian man, you're an ordained pastor. Are you lying for $50? What's filet mignon now? 50, 60? It's market value. Market value is what? $12 at Albertson. That's the market value for a filet mignon. It's always the fish that's market value and the lobster. They don't tell you about. You don't order the potato and they say it's market value because it has not big value. Can I get a Coke? Well, it's market value. Last I checked, it was $1. I don't know. But you love your math, yes. All right, let's see. What do we got? So, Sunday, we are, let's see, we watched John MacArthur Church, and we're getting lazy, people. We're getting lazier and lazier than we should. And then I cleaned the garage a little bit, and then I kind of did some work on Sunday because I took all Saturday off. Take a day off, people. Javier, are you listening? You take one day off for the Lord. And then my cousin, because my cousins are Greek Orthodox, so they celebrated Easter yesterday. So she invited us to gather, and it was nice to be normal again. I'm going to have to take an insulin shot. I found an industrial-sized bag of Skittles. You know what? Go get your insulin from Costco. They have the industrial size. And Delilah just needs to learn some boundaries. Yes, she does. Love cheaper to feed the dog. Brilliant. All right. How is Tennessee treating you, Miss Rita? Okay, let's see. Last week I asked you anyone who thinks that Christians don't gamble has never been up at a potluck with more than one potato salad. There's a small bag of dry Purina dog shoe in your car. Yes, we forgot. We didn't know. And all right. No, I didn't celebrate it. I just had to, you know, rejoice with those who are rejoicing. All right. Welcome our viewers on YouTube. We have 4 people on YouTube. Remember, I'm going to ask you the question, and when you answer, we can read it to the Facebook, or we'll have it on Facebook. All right. I asked you last Friday, and if you still think of names, let me have them. Worst name for a horse. Worst name for a horse. Since my daughter's the training with a horse named Bob. What would be worse than Bob? Okay, number 20, Elmer's glue. Number 19, bucket feeder. Number 18, arthritis. Number 17, wanderer. Number 16, dumper. Number 15, Lord Poopy Bottoms. Number 14, strip gear. Number 13, 2 left feet. Number 12, public transportation. Number 11, tripper. Number 10, lead bottom. Number 9, mortadella, part horse, part pork meat. Number 8, twisted leg. Number 7, anthrax. Number 6, dizzy. Number 5, Billy Bob Joe Fred. That's the name for a horse. Billy Bob Joe Fred. Number 4, dead last. Number 3, turtle. Number 2, carousel. And the number 1, worst name for a horse, nightmare. Nightmare, M-A-R-E. Get it? All right. So today I'm going to ask you several questions. And if you've been with us for a while, you'll understand that we have this rooster that we keep going back to and talking about. This rooster is the neighbor of the Voses family, Sarah and Becky Vos. And this rooster is the neighbors. And this rooster, through I think Match.com or Farmers Only, met this hen from Oregon named Ruby. Now we're trying to follow up because we care about animals, and and we like chicken. So Ruby is waiting, and her clock is ticking, tick 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 tick. Chicken ticking. It's not the regular woman ticking; it's a chicken ticking. So we were approached by the rooster in Seattle, Washington, or near Seattle, and he's wondering how not to propose. And what do you call it? How not to propose. So I'm asking you, my funny friends, don't forget about the animals or the chicken. Let's think humans. How not to propose. Give me some ways of how not to propose. Let's encourage the single men in this place. That has question. We've got answers. That's right. What the buck? That's a funny name for a horse. I'm going to talk to Mrs. Ruskal about that. One M&M short of a bag of M&M. Indian Uber. Nugget. Backwards. Horse name. Backwards. Kicker. Dan Wright, welcome. YouTube. All right. Skittle. Isn't that the Christian band? Not the Skittle. All right. Let's see. What do you got? Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. He ain't gonna die. Yes, the rooster really need to hear everyone's advice. All right. Give the single men in this, of the 61 people right now with us, how not to propose. What's the hen like you doing a coop like this? No, I don't want pickup line. I want how not to propose. Would you be my ball and chain? Will you marry me? Hey, Brent, welcome. Would you be my tax deduction? That's good, Rita. All right, you're not as good looking as your sister, but you cook well. Want to get married? Here we go. All right, would you take a shot at it? Would you be my sixth wife? In jail to your cellmate. That's how not to propose. Don't propose to your bride to be in Walmart. L- Let's see. You look like my future ex-wife. Bad idea. Crystal is here. See, now we can have Crystal with us from Ontario, Canada. Bad idea, Rooster. Take the hen to Chick fil A. Will you be my nugget for life? The Rooster's listening tonight and really needs to hear how to foul up his proposal to Ruby. Would you be my second ex? You wanna? That's easy and wrong. Hey, you wanna? Uh, all right, let's see. Anybody? Oh, Javier, you good? Is on YouTube now. Can we get married in McDonald's? Down on two knees, holding a down on two knees, holding a baby. Would you marry me? I wouldn't propose at KFC, right? Would you be my wife and love my mommy? Oh no. Oh no. Hey chick, wanna make chicks for life? That's funny. Alrighty, let's see. Okay. Via text message by email. Today I got 6 rainbows packages at work. It's a rainbow. Would you be mine except when sports are on? I was expecting Luke to say that. If we get married, I can make the Guinness Book of World Record for guy with the ugliest mother-in-law in the ER while on traction. Get hitched. You want to get hitched? Would you marry me with all your faults during a hurricane? Did you hear that, Becky Audenberry? Propose while riding Sarah's rooster. Oh, let's see. When giving her an engagement ring, make sure you give a popsicle ring to her. While getting a prostate exam, it's bad. Throwing a fit to ask her to marry him. Hey, you wanna do it? Would you marry all of us? That was a. Oh, finding a wife at a family reunion. Oh no. Exactly. Yeah. Since you've already paying my bail, do you want to get married too? Would you marry me and suck it up, Buttercup? Let's see. Hey, Satania. Satania, right. Welcome to the show via YouTube. While at the dentist. Okay, let's see. After a car accident, since we ran into each other, how about getting married? Well, let's see. Would you marry me? Would you marry my brother first for a test run? Proposing to your soon to be wife while you're both in jail. Right. Jail, yeah. They have both? No, they have different floors. I did the Los Angeles jail, which is at the towers, and it's like they have one floor for women, one floor for men. No elevators. Okay, let's see. Would you marry me and accept all my words on my 11 toes? if she says, if he says yes, I'd be disturbed. While bungee jumping, right? An instant message on Facebook. All right, let's sanitize. If you're new with us, every 15 minutes of the show, we sanitize and share. Please share this with your friends. Alrighty, come on in, everyone, and share this with people. All right, because we're a new time slot, so people are wondering, where are they? I can't afford a ring, so I got you a ring pop. Let's get hitched. Would you marry me on a trial basis? All right, let's see. Will you marry me and pay off my student loans? Your ex twin sister, you look like her but nicer. Your ex wife twin sister, you look like her but you're nicer. While on the merry-go-round with a barf bag for being nervous. Okay. If you play your cards wrong, you can take me home tonight. My last name is Got. Your last name is Cha. So together we'd be Gotcha. Family going. Best Gotcha family going. Does this marriage come with a money back refund guarantee? The rooster is laughing, I mean crowing. Yes. Would you marry me? I'm the only one that never married Cha Rita. At a funeral, I will give money to marry you. You don't have a sister named Leah, do you? All right. How not to propose, people. On the Titanic, in a cemetery. Can I make prepaid annulment payments? All right. Give me a reason. How not to propose. Can I make prepaid annulment? You, my last chance at love. Will you marry me anyway? By saying this is limited time offer. Come on. This is your chance. You got 1 minute. If this DNA test shows we're not kin, we should get married. Oh, if you marry me and when we die, I'll make sure our ashes are spread at Disneyland. Right. I ran a credit check and you have a good score. Let's get married. I used to do a whole bit about, changing the wedding vows to like, hey, they say for sickness and health. No, 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 no. Show me a medical record. For richer or poorer, I want to see a credit report. That's how you do it. And then you tell him, what if I get sick with this, and that? Will you still love me? What if this happens? What if I lose everything and I'm out of job and become a drunken and I sit on the couch all day? Would you still love me? Those should be the wedding vows, not like, I love you till death do us part. 5 years later, I don't like you anymore. What happened to death do us part? If I have to kill you, I would. You're not a good husband. Let's see. Hey, Eve, the snake told me to marry you as payback for making me eat the apple. At the wedding ceremony, proposed to her at the wedding ceremony. To the bride at your best friend's wedding. Oh no. Let's get married while skydiving. Would you marry me? The other woman said no. Until death do us part, right? Hey, if we divorce our wives and marry the other ones, we could be husbands-in-law. All right. You weigh less than my last wife. My insurance deductible is going down. I like your life insurance policy. Will you marry me? Randa Hakim, welcome back. Good to see you again. Look who's all joining us. Will you marry me? Oh yeah, my mom said we can live under her roof forever. Oh no. Pastor David is here with us. My mother said you're the best. Wait a minute, let me read. My mother said you're the best chance for a large family. Okay, would you marry me? And if you say no, I will cry. Oh. Come moving into this spacious apartment in my mother's basement. I've seen you get arrested on cops. I like famous people. You snore so hard, you suck the paint right off the ceiling in the bedroom. At gunpoint, God told me to marry you. You don't want to disobey him, do you? Will you marry me? I promise to honor and to stay. Tell him Large Marge sent you. I saw you without a mask and you have more teeth than my cousin. I'm up late on tornado watch. Oh no. Rhonda, where are you? What? Oh, are you in Texas? Rhonda, remind us. We'll be praying for you. All right. So Tanya, right? Let us know where you're at. Tell us how not to propose. Okay, let's see. Let's move to Utah so I can introduce you to my other wives. If you don't marry me, I will pout and shout. Texas. Oh, okay. So you and Pastor David are in Texas, praying for that the tornado will just boom, go around you guys and not hurt anyone. Hello, Mary. Mary Godinez. Hello, everyone. Please, I don't want to let my parents down. In kindergarten, on a note, check yes or no. I'll marry you if you let me fix your car. I'm bored. Let's get married, right? I love the easy answers of Matthew. Simple. Uh, if you don't marry me, I will unfriend you. I will cancel you. I'm up to tornado watch also. Huge thunderstorms right now. Oh no. And do you regret moving to Texas, Pastor David? Leaving California? You're better looking than my sister and you shave more than my brother. I find that attractive. While skydiving, right? If my baby don't love me no more, I know her sister will. Jimi Hendrix. I'm in California. The Texans are outside chatting. I'm hiding in the prayer closet. Are you serious? Yeah, you are a Californian. Also, Pastor David McLaughlin. He's also a Californian that moved to Texas. And you guys are hiding right now from the tornado. And we're here in this beautiful, quiet, nice... that's mean of me. I'm sorry. I need a better deal. I'm still paying sales taxes. You're not, okay? I'd rather be hiding in the closet with you guys. In the prayer closet with you guys than paying sales tax and state tax in California. So, I need a better deal for these car repairs. Will you marry me? Okay, let's see. Let's get married on the merry-go-round at Disneyland. If you marry me, my family comes with us everywhere. Ooh. We could get married if you don't like a social distance. Anna Thompson, hello. Stop complaining about being alone. It is better in your own company than have a sore life blissfully till day dies do us part. That's a long proposal. Good one. Anna, welcome. Thank you for joining us. The only question we ask, city and state. Where are you at? That's all. One time. I love eating a lot. Will you marry me? If you don't marry me, I will take back my lunchbox. Aww. Texas is awesome. Just don't follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, speaking of the yellow brick road, tomorrow, people, my guest is an old friend of mine. Her name is Jennifer Rawlings. I met her when she was a comedian, and we did a lot of comedy together. And she's from Salina, Kansas, and just a beautiful person. She became a filmmaker and started flying and traveling to war areas and interviewing and doing documentaries about the suffering of women during war, like in Bosnia and other places. She is in between New York and LA. She's going to be on our podcast tomorrow at 2 p.m. Just a lovely person. You'll have a great time with her. So join us tomorrow. Texas, yes. You remind me of my mother. Will you marry me? Oh, no. You're the gold digger I've always needed in my life. Good luck, Luke. I have to be married to stay in this country. How about helping me out? I used to do a joke about that where when you meet some immigrant who gets married, the vow said, I will love you till death do us part, or I get my green card. Send me a care icon if you're ready to meet in Vegas to get married. Give me a mad icon for not yet. How about the Doors song? Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Right. Marry me so I can claim you. Oh, Lutley, I have to read it. Marry me so I can claim you as a dependent. Yes. Go to the center point of the house, sit on the floor, stay there. Right. That's if you're worried about the tornado. Yes. Play the All By Myself song. Oh, I miss Texas. I can't wait to go back. Right. Or on the merry-go-round. Right. Will you marry me? And she said, no. I was saying, are you enjoying the merry-go-round me with me? If you don't marry me, I will tell everyone we kissed. Want to do something dumb? Will you marry me? Our marriage will be like an Arkansas tornado. Someone's going to lose a trailer. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Oh, Anna. Anna Thompson. Our rivals when I was University of Toledo Rockets. It was Ann Arbor, Michigan. The blue and yellow team that we didn't like. But welcome, 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 Anna. Chicago, Illinois for Mary Mattingly. Hey, I'm Canadian. If you marry me, you will be rich with the exchange rate right now. Can we get married in the Chapel of Love in Vegas? All right. What time is it? It's, in 1 minute. Will be 9 o'clock and yeah. Don't worry, I'll take a scratch and dent policy on you. They will fix all your craters before the wedding. You don't have to be lonely on cougarsonly.com. My last wife took my soul and my wallet, but I did get a stimulus check. Oh, that's funny. This is funny. I was with my cousin Mike yesterday, and he occasionally comes. Michael Isa, and he's always there. And he was saying he was in Vegas, and there was a lot of marijuana smell at the entire hotel at the Paris. The entire hotel smells. So they called down. They said we can't take the smell. It's bad. And they said, do you want to change the room? They said, no, we're not. We already settled there. So they sent someone to sanitize the room and made it smell really fresh again. And he goes, I'm sorry, because all the people we're getting now in Vegas, we call them the $1,400 people. The 1,400 people. He said, what do you mean? He said, those are the ones that got the $1,400 stimulus check. They buy marijuana and come to Vegas and spend their money, the stimulus check. Just thought that was funny. Speaking of funny, we have to sanitize every 15 minutes and share. So all of you 63 people, would you sanitize right now? And share this with your friends. All right, let me catch up with you. Hi, Crystal, come on. Okay. I've got nothing else to do. Want to marry me? Would you like to become the grandmother of my grandchildren? Oh, hi, honey. If you start coming with me to the gym in order to lose a few, you'll fit my mother's dress when we get married. You'll fit in my mother's dress. What do you think about the preacher looking like Elvis? Huh? Will you marry me? I love a woman with a strong arm. I'm married. Please take my husband. There's a room for two on this scooter for life. Let's get engaged by getting the coronavirus and get married. We get married. We get to jump in a volcano. I'm an alcoholic too, or you're enjoying the meeting? I'm an alcoholic too. Are you enjoying the meeting? Oh no. On the roller coaster. Will you marry me? I love a woman who showers less than I. Oh no. At an AA meeting, David, if you get married now, we can both get unemployment at $15.25 an hour to sit at home making $30.50 an hour or 60K a year. Joe versus the volcano. All right, senators, time to send out. Will you marry me? With your cooking, I'm sure to lose a lot of weight. Okay, I love you until the end of time. So now I'm praying for the end of time to hurry up and arrive. If I have to spend another minute with you, I don't know if I can really survive. Will you marry me? Oh, it's only a short-term marriage. Our marriage will be like FEMA. That is going to end in a disaster. That's funny. Marry me and let's run away to Toadsuck, Arkansas and start a killer tomato farm. That's a real city and a real farm. It's called Toadsuck, Arkansas. Oh, I bet Luke didn't know about it. I'm a comedian, so I don't have a real job, but I do play one on live with Naz on Facebook. Oh, how do you like tiny homes? The marriage agreement requires one of us to jump in the volcano as a sacrifice. Let's flip the coin to see who goes first. Will you marry me? Did I sound convincing? Great. Hope it works on Abby. I don't know why, but that reminds me of the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. Yeah, I saw that movie recently because of you guys. You talked about it. Hey, look, I bought a broom. Let's jump it. I've heard the fifth time is a charm. You're fat. I'm fat. So, Audra, will you marry me? Oh, stop it. Audra is Brent's wife. Knock, knock. You there want to get married? Crystal said, my brother's in the witness protection program. My mom preaches at me all the time. My uncle is a drums up lies. So all I need now is a bride. You lose the coin toss. You lost the coin. Will you be a father for my 5 children? In this marriage agreement, you have to like unicorn ties. Will you marry me? Let's get married at Walmart. I've heard that they have a no questions asked return policy just in case it doesn't work. Also, I lost a bet. Will you marry me? Will you be my princess bride? Our marriage is like thunder and lightning. As we wait for our order, I think it would be romantic to marry you under the McDonald's arches. Oh, that's funny. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, marry me, my mother too. I live an hour away from Toadsuck. We also have a possum grape, buck snort, and Wiener, Arkansas. Who named your town? Somebody was on that, what do you call it? Moonshine. That moonshine whiskey. They named it Toadsuck, have a possum grape, and buck snort. That must be a hellbilly animal channel that they're watching. I'm sorry. Rhonda, Wikipedia. Toadsuck, Arkansas. I'll check it out later. They also have aisles at Walmart. Let's get married at Walmart. I've heard they have. Yeah. These are my 7 kids. We just aren't sure who their mother is. Even though you snore a lot, will you marry me? Heard you marry me, tails I marry, and so will you flip it or will? Roses are red, violets are blue, marry me now, for I don't have a clue. Let's get married at Taco Bell via stand-in groom. Let's get married, I promise my mother's on hospice. I promise my mother on my mother's hospice. You'll only have to care for her about 2 months. Oh, you don't know, David. I've heard stories where the mother-in-law lives a long, long time. That's funny. This is hilarious. Roses are red, violets are blue. Will you marry me with COVID too? Right. With this on your Brent, you are on tonight. Ah, oh my lord. You choked me, Brent. Well, this with this on your rings, I do propose to keep you in ranch dressing. I got this. I got the short straw. Let's get hitched. Okay. Somebody was on moonshine. Look, yep, that's. Will you marry me in and out? We could have the reception there too, right? Let's let let's let the chain smoking cook at Waffle House preside over our wedding. Yes, all my multiple personalities approve of you. Will you marry? I know you only have one leg, and I should have not proposed at a IHOP. Oh, a beauty break for yes. Ah, you're the reason our kids are ugly. Let's get it. Need to ask Patricia's permission. I'm still on the fence, but if I got off, will you marry me? Only if Ronald McDonald officiate the wedding. You guys are so funny. All right, let's do the Guinness Book of World Record. Oh, there's more. This is a shotgun and whiskey wedding. Will you marry me? I survived my mother's cooking, COVID, and eating at Waffle House. I can survive you. All right, the Guinness Book of World Record, people. Guinness Book of World Record. Are you into shotgun weddings? Right. Okay. Today, people, today is National Lumpy Carpet Day. Yes. National Lumpy Carpet Day. So, here's your Guinness Book record. The spring carpet of Khosra in Iraq. The spring carpet of Khosra made for the audience hall of the Sasanian Palace at Stisphon, Iraq. It consisted of about 7,000 square feet of silk and gold thread encrusted with emeralds. The carpet was cut up as booty by looters in AD 635. And from the non-realization value of the piece, must have had an original value of how many millions was the value of that carpet? That is threads of gold and silk and emeralds. It's over 100 million, under 500 million. It's an odd number, and the winner wins this beautiful, beautiful toilet paper. Alrighty, give me your numbers. You have 3 guesses. Go for it. Over 100 million, under 500 million. Let's continue to read your stuff while you're thinking of the answer. Let's see. Yes. Mama June from Honey Boo Boo is engaged, yet we're still single. The only way to fix this is to get hitched. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Marry me before I eat a crow. I'm a referee. I can't decide yes or no. You're out or you're safe or it's a touchdown. Will you marry me? Why does your dad holding that shotgun and shovel? I married my wife because I like fishing and she's got worms. Shane Richards, welcome. That's funny. The rooster is very grateful for all the advice. He'll be making sure to avoid all these bad ideas, yes. Alrighty, 677 for Brent. It's under 500 million. Over 100 million, under 500 million. Would you please marry me next week? That's when my divorce for Lorena Bobbitt will be filed. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Art said 499. Oh, it's only oh you're in the millions. 499 499 997 and 499 Very consistent all along. 369 million. Tracy O'Neill Casper, welcome back. It's been a while. Rhonda said 2 million. It's over 100 million, under 500 million. The most expensive carpet ever. Since today is National Lumpy Carpet Day. Okay, I just watched you. I'm tired from work. Okay. Canadian or American funds? American. I'm an undertaker, so I do great makeup. Will you marry me? 379, 490, and 247 million for Mary. Mary Godinez Mattingly. Hey, Gare, you look just like my second ex-wife. Okay, 225 million, 278 million, 497 million, 275, 333 and 457, 256, 300 and 450. I want to marry you, but let me check with all my other personnel just to make sure we're all on board. 157, 337, 499. 113, 333, and 477 for Becky Ottenberry. 456, 321, and 210 for Crystal Leffler. Okay, I'm an undertaker. I undertake a lot of things. All right, 670, 300, and 789. Catherine, it's under 500 million. You can try again. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder at what bar the night that we met. When the light's so dim, marry me before I drink more gin. Our poet, Rita. Beautiful. Will you marry me? I identify as single. That's good. I guess you'll have to do. Will you marry me? Okay, 527, 737, and 99. Luke, it's under 500 million. F1 tornadoes. You can survive from F5 tornadoes. Not too sure. 225, 444, and 134. Will you marry me? But I will still say I'm single. Delilah's vet said 199 million, 205 million, and 192 million. Remember, it has to be your numbers, not Delilah's vet, to win the toilet paper which you really need. My mom is dead, so you don't have to deal with her. Dearly beloved, we ate gathered here. I love your unibrow. I love your unibrow. Let's get married. This is funny. It's 9:15. Let's sanitize, people. Third last time for the night. Sanitize, and this is your last chance to share this show with people. I've got $3. My credit sucks, and my future don't look too bright. If you play your cards wrong, you can marry me tonight. You're a poet and you don't know it. What sell everything and let's sell everything and live in a one-bedroom apartment. Will you marry me? Well, since you don't have any sisters and your mom is taken, I guess you'll do. My mother told me it's okay to ask you. How do you feel about living in a converted garage? During a tornado, you could ask, how about a whirlwind romance? All right. Sanitize and share. Yes. 700,000, 699, 280. All right. Row your boat gently down the stream. Marry me, marry me, marry me before I have to scream. I don't have any children anymore. The law took them, so I'm lonely. Because my parents saw me talking to you. Will you marry me? All right. Sold. All right. All right. Let's get a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the most expensive carpet ever. It was in AD 635 in Iraq. And it was $195 million worth. So the winner is, I think the only one that came very close is Crystal Leffler with 210. If you disagree with me, and you want to watch it in slow motion, go ahead. Speak now or forever hold your peace. But until then, this beautiful toilet paper is going overseas with no tariff, going across the country to Ontario, Canada, where Crystal took it to enjoy it in the privacy of her home. Congratulations, Crystal. All right. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder at what bar. We did that. Yes. Let's see. Wow, that's a crazy price. Yes, and you won it. Maha said 666 at under 500. Wow, the crazy price. Right. Sold. You have a great bus pass. Will you marry me? I already have a divorce attorney on retainer. Give me that ring. So, because my parents are talking to me. Do you want to share a C cup for the rest of our lives? A CPAP, not C cup. Oh no, that's bad. It's even funnier. You want to share a CPAP for the rest of our lives? You are on tonight, Brent. Crystal Leffler, when's the new carpet? Yeah, all I could afford is this ring pop, but they say all you need is love. But I might need a second opinion. Oh, Delilah's vet wins. Yes, but she can win if she's not a real person. The oncologist told me I have 3 months left and I want to leave a kid behind. Will you marry me? Yes, I know we just met, but you'll do. Is this ring big enough for you? C cups. I'm sorry. It's bad for the husband. I need a maid and you look like you need a place to live. I think Brent will never, if it wasn't for Audra, he won't get married with us. But then again, it's how not to propose. Alrighty, it is 9:19. Okay. We have 4 minutes, so keep coming with that proposal, people. One question the whole night. You leave me breathless. You don't happen to have an oxygen tank on you, do you? I don't want to spend the last 6 months of my life alone. Will you marry me? I love your C cups. Will you marry? Oh no. Here you go. Look what I started. I saw you just said no to him, but I thought I would take a shot at it, at you. You, you take my, okay, what is it? You take my breath away, so please put on a mask. My future wife would make at least minimum wage and get paid mileage. Will you marry me? But okay, with separate bed. I have a great life insurance. When you die, I'll sprinkle your ashes in Disneyland. Will you marry me? I learned everything I know about marriage from Brent, so wanna get hitched? Do these wedding licenses make my butt look big? You mean K-cups? I think so. Marry me, I have to. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. We're talking battery sizes now. Okay. All right. How are we going to switch to prayer after this? All right. I know I'm not that great, but we can live in separate houses. Oh, nice. I'm single and you're a nurse. With great benefits, if you know what I mean. Of course, if we get married, we'll have his and her houses. I did. It was a mistake. I can't read English. English is a second language, Sarah. Okay. Let's see. Give us how not to propose, people, in the last minute. Father, forgive them for those jokes. Amen. I have AAA, but they need someone to sit on the back end of the car, and I'm going to big enough. And I'm not big enough. Will you marry me? I know CPR. You don't have to be lonely at Gold Diggers Only. Marry me, I have. Fill in the blank. Honey, if your 401k is still full and life insurance in my name, we marry for sure. Right, Anna? Uh, Marry me and I tell you where I hid the bodies. At least his age. I'm looking for a nurse or a purse. Which one are you? Okay, let's see. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy for the way that you move. Our poet. Uh, Wonderful. They canceled Dr. Zeus, and now we have Rita. I I own R cups, S cups, and T cups, and I'm missing a new cups. Okay, I go to funerals all the time, hoping someone's going to say yes, because they don't want to be alone. What are my chances of you saying yes to my proposal? The pastor and your family are already here. I hear they're digging up business at the morgue. Will you marry me and we'll go have the honeymoon there? If you marry me, we might never be happy, but we will have each other. Oh, Shane. You look like you can fit in the trunk of the car. Will you marry me at an undisclosed location? Our marriage is a happy occasion. Let's celebrate by getting kicked out of Applebee's. Holy cow, they say in India. I have been in quarantine and you're the first woman I have seen in a while. Dr. Seuss is still alive on Carnival cruises. I love your new car. Do you have any junk in your trunk? Please pray for Chantel. Okay, let's move to prayer, please. It's 8:24. Oh, okay. We're going to pray for Chantel. Let's see what's going on. Her father passed away. She's really struggling. Oh, no. We'll be praying for your friend Chantel for sure. I use K-Cups every day. How about you? Will you marry me? Suck it up. Double A cup. Oh, no. I'm rich. Will you marry me? How do you feel about a Middle Eastern wedding? Naz says you'll never be alone again. Before we jump out of the plane, you do have life insurance, do you? All right, it's prayer time, people. Prayer request. Continue to pray for the guy that works for me at a different ministry. His wife is, needs a lot of prayer. She's going through stage 2 cancer. Pray for her. And let's see. Who else needs prayer, people? Let me know. This is the time we pray for you. We laughed for 53 minutes. Suck it up, Buttercup. I'm the best you'll be able to do. All right. Tell me what you need prayer for. I've only got an hour lead on the hounds. Let's get married before they catch me again. All right. Any prayer requests, people? I know some of you really need prayers. Okay. Prayer request. Anybody have prayer requests? Let's see. Please keep me in prayer. Keep having mouth issues, especially in the gums. Okay, praying for you. Until then, water, salt water. Gargle with salt water. Unspoken request for Luke. How is your new job, Luke? David McClellan, only one. Okay, let's see. Anna said, need healing for spinal lumbar area. Praying for you, Anna. I know how that pain feels. Actually, we can pray for all the single people, especially if they're wondering if they'll ever be married or are afraid to, and that they will feel the love that God has for them. That's a good thing to pray for. I want to encourage you. The day I saw my wife, I asked her to marry me. I mean, that doesn't happen every day, but that means sometimes Mr. Right or Miss Right will come immediately. After all these years you were waiting, and before you know it, one day you're single, the next day you're planning a wedding. You'll be surprised. But you know what? It says God gives us the desires of our hearts. But at the same time, God said, seek you first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. And it also talks at different places about how the righteous will get his prayer answered, and God will hear him and hear her. And if marriage is your desire, if you desire to be married and you're walking right with the Lord, trust me, the Lord knows your needs. He knows what you want, and He will honor that. Trust me. Just don't rush. Don't depend on your own fleshly desires or your own fleshly wisdom. Don't rush into it just because your clock is ticking or something. But yeah, there's always red flags in a person, and if it's a red flag, it's okay. It's not the right person. And the older you get, the more you become, frozen on your own ways. The more you started shaping your life the way you want, and it becomes harder because your criteria become more and more. They need to do this. They need to live like this. They need to have this. But pray that it will be the Lord's criterias. Someone who's seriously in love with the Lord. That's the first sign. Love comes later. Yeah, when me and Maha got married, we weren't in love. We didn't know each other. But I knew that she's the right person, and she knew I was the right person. I knew a little bit about, she has a great sense of humor. She's from a great family. But she loves the Lord. And that was enough for me. People want to fall in love together before they get married. No. When you can have a hard time paying a bill, when you're going through trials together as a married couple, you'll fall in love. If you're doing it together, if you both love the Lord and selfless, you'll fall in love when you go through trials and experiences together. Okay, Rhonda said, pray for me. I have a spinal arthritis affecting my cervical cord. Ooh, my entire spine is fusing. It started in my 20s, but it's very risky. I'm barely 50, and doctors say my spine is like a 90-year-old spine, and it's also in my shoulders, hips, knees. Oh, Rhonda, we'll be praying for you in Jesus' name. All right. Pray for a man at our church who went back into the hospital. His name is Dennis. We'll be praying for Dennis. Thank you for praying for family restoration and recovery. Anna will be praying for that. Thank you, Maha, for praying for all. Praying for our nation, yes. All right. Pray for Dorothy. Faculty is moving her to Houston rehab after broken hip. 90 plus and leaving all her friends behind to be close to son during rehab. Prayers, let's see. Any other prayers? We'll be praying for unspoken prayer. Very frustrated on life right now. Don't. Bobby, it's easy to say don't, but don't be frustrated. You don't know what tomorrow can bring. You have no clue what tomorrow can bring. It could be the greatest thing you've ever wanted. If it's God's will, it happens. Read Hope in 24 Hours again if you have the book. Read it. Yeah, you do. I signed it for you. Read it again. Unspoken prayer for Sarah. Thanks for all the laughs tonight, Nazla. It's very much needed. See you tomorrow, Lord willing. Yes, guys. See you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for a great pray for our nation. Yes, Anna. I'm talking all these requests very seriously, and the Lord will heal and restore. Amen. Thank you, baby. Maha is my wife, if you're new to us. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Have a great, great night, and we'll see you, God willing, tomorrow night at 8:30.